everyone, my name is Katya and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this mug cozy. It is an easy pattern, you just need to know how to work single crochets. There is no sewing or weaving in the yarn tails. This is how it looks like without the mug. For this one I used 100% cotton yarn and I made it larger, and for this one I changed the size, I made it smaller using acrylic yarn. For this project, I'll be using 100% cotton yarn. It is a number 4 medium weight yarn with a 5mm crochet hook. We're going to start with the long yarn tail. Mine is measuring at about 36 inches long or 1 yard. And go ahead and slip knot and chain 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue chaining until you have 16. I finished chaining a total of 16 chains, and this would be perfect for a larger mug, so you can go ahead and try it on. So just measure it out long way and see how you like it, and if you need to adjust the amount of chains you made, you can go ahead and do so now. For row 1, we're going to start by working 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. Don't count the loop that's on your hook, but count the chains. Here's 1, 2 into the second chain, work 1 single crochet, and work 1 single crochet into each chains across. So pick up each chain and work 1 single crochet. Continue working until you have a total of 15 single crochets, and then I'll meet you back. At the end of row 1, we have a total of 15 single crochets. For row 2, we're going to start by chaining 1, turn your work, and now we're going to pick up the back loops of each stitch. So these are the front loops right over here, and then the back loops are the ones that are further away from us. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the back loop, only 1 loop of that stitch, and work 1 single crochet. And you're going to repeat this. So right over here is the next single crochet, pick up 1 loop, the back loop, and work 1 single crochet. And you're going to repeat this into the next single crochet, pick up the back loop and work 1 single crochet. And again into the following stitch, pick up the back loop and work 1 single crochet. So right over here is the next one. Pick it up and work 1 single crochet. And you're just going to repeat this across, and at the end of this row you will have 15 single crochets worked using the back loops of each stitch. And I'll meet you back. I'm coming to the end of row 2, and right over here I just wanted to show you we have 1 stitch left, and using this stitch, the back loop, you're going to pick it up and work your single crochet, and this will be our 15 single crochets for row 2. And if you need to, if it'll be easier for you, can go ahead and add a stitch marker. For row 3 and the rest of the rows, we're just going to repeat row 2. We're going to start by chaining 1, turn your work, and we're going to work 1 single crochet using the back loops. Right over here into this first single crochet, go ahead and work 1 single crochet using the back loop of that stitch, the first stitch, and you're going to repeat this into the next stitch, pick up the back loop and work 1 single crochet, and again into the next stitch, pick up the back loop and work 1 single crochet. And you're just going to repeat this for row 3 and the rest of the rows. I'm going to continue and work on my rows, and I will let you know how many rows I work on total once I'm finished. I worked a total of 38 rows, and this is how it looks like. So I finished at the bottom, not on the top. So right over here we're going to leave another long yarn tail for chains, and it's going to be here on the top. So you want to make sure you finish your row if you're changing the size at the bottom. And it is measuring at about 10.5 inches long by, I want to say, about 3.5 inches tall. We finished working row 38, and this is our last single crochet. Don't chain 1, just leave it like this. We need to join this row with the first row, which is right over here. So go ahead and fold your work, align the two sides together, and what we're going to do is we're just going to slip stitch the two sides together. So I'm going to insert my hook using this area right here. So right over here is where we started. This is the slip knot we did, and then we worked single crochets for row 1, and this would be our 15th row, and then this is the chain that we did. Using that chain, the turning chain, go ahead and insert your hook into that space and go ahead and slip stitch. Pull through and pull through this one. You don't have to make it too tight. You just want to make sure that there is plenty of room. Now that these are joined together, we're going to go ahead and start working on row 39. We're going to go ahead and chain 1 and now work our single crochets using these single crochets along this side right here. So not the one where you have the long yarn tail, but this one. So right here, row 39, we're going to pick up the back loops of single crochets and work our single crochets across. Same as before. So we're going to go ahead and work on row 39, and then I'll meet you back. Don't fasten off. We finished working row 39 right here, and this is where we slip stitch the two sides together to join them. And this is how it looks like so far. Remember, if you need to adjust the size by adding more rows or working less rows, it's up to you here. But I worked a total of 39 rows. Let's go ahead and work a total of 30 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue chaining until you have a total of 30 chains. We just finished chaining 30 and it is measuring at 7.5 inches long. There is no right or wrong here. You can have a little bit less or a little bit more. Go ahead and cut a short yarn tail and pull out your hook and tighten it. Go ahead and split the yarn. And now I'm just going to go ahead and cut it, make it a little bit shorter. And this is how it looks like. You can add a bead if you like to. I'm going to leave mine like this, just something short. We finished working our chain 30 here. On this side, we need to repeat the same thing to this side. So right over here is where we worked our chains. And this is the beginning with the slip knot. So right over here, you'll be able to see the space right here. Insert your hook using that space. It's underneath that slip knot. Go ahead and insert your hook there and bring up a loop using this long yarn tail that we left in the beginning. Go ahead and bring up a loop. And now you're going to chain 1 and you're going to continue and work a total of 30 chains. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue chaining until you have a total of 30 chains. I finished chaining a total of 30 chains, and once again we're just going to go ahead and cut our yarn. Pull out your hook, tighten it, and now go ahead and split the yarn tail. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And you are finished. And let's go ahead and try it on. So right here, we can tie this like this, the little bow, and this is how it looks like. I also wanted to mention that I worked one more using acrylic yarn for a smaller mug. And for this one, I started with a chain of 13 and worked 12 single crochets using back loops. And I worked a total of 37 rows. So at the 36th row I finished at the end same exact way, and then I worked 37 row coming up with the chain of 30 and a chain of 30 on this side. So if you need to change the size, you can go ahead and work a smaller one with the chain 13 instead of chain 16. And this one fits this mug. It's a little bit smaller in size. And this is how it looks like. So this one has more stretch because it's acrylic yarn. Cotton yarn doesn't have that much stretch. But this is how it looks like. I'm not going to tie it, but you get the idea. And here's our finished mug cozy. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.